Whew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your energy. I appreciate you. Share. I send good vibes and well wishes. I share. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Michelle, welcome to the live. Thank you and welcome to the live. I appreciate your energy. Share. Let me go ahead and get started. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you for your energy. I am Sensei Golden Wolf. I appreciate you. First things first, if someone reaches out to you saying that they're me and they've gathered your energy and they would like to offer you a reading, go ahead and report that page because that's not me. My divine team does not operate in that way. They feel that if they want you to have a reading from me, that they will guide you to me and guide me to you. If this reading resonates with you in any kind of way, I ask that you take the insights and use it for your highest good. Nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to wag your finger at. Just use it for your highest self. If it resonates with you, tap the screen, show me some love. I show you some love back. Like and follow. I will like and follow you back. And if it does not resonate with you, I ask that you throw that energy back into the sea of forgiveness so someone who could better utilize it can use it for their highest good. If it don't fit, don't force it. You'll know it's meant for you because it will prick your spirit. What else? After I finish, I normally download and post the readings here. I'll post like the first 30 minutes here, and I'll post the remainder on YouTube. You can also access my YouTube Sensei_Golden Wolf and like and subscribe so that I get more traction there. And I will post the reading in its entirety on there. What else? That's about it. We're going to go ahead and get started on this Feeling Good Friday. I'm hoping that you've had a beautiful day, that this day has reached you. This day has been really good to you. And yeah, we're gonna focus on relationships, or we're gonna experience about relationships and how can you be more communicative and effective in your relationships. What do you need? What kind of connections are you gathering? Because your karma is also gathered by your connections. You could get either good karma or bad karma by the connections that you choose to make, or the people that you choose to connect to you. Yeah, we're going to go deeper into that as we do the reading. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to send energy to the collective as well as to the table, and we're going to go from there. All right, let me go ahead and get started. Thank you so much, Most High and Divine Team. Thank you for using me as a vessel. Thank you for honing in my gifts and my tools so that I can be effective to the collective and tell them what you need them to know. I'm so appreciative of you. I send love, I send joy, I send abundance, I send money to you, collective, and I ask that you get what you need from this reading. Ashe, 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 oh. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start with my deck first. We're going to see what we need to know, what the collective, what's the divine team, most time divine team needs us to know for this Feeling Good Friday. I'm going to start with my deck. I've added some more cards, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this started. Let me go ahead and shuffle the deck. Let me go ahead and shuffle. I'm going to shuffle in it too because I've added so many cards. Yeah. So then we're going to get started. Thank you again for your joining. Thank you for your energy. If it's resonating with you, I ask that you tap the screen, show me some love, and I most definitely show you love back. Like and follow, and I'll definitely follow you back. All right. Let's go. Winds of the north, south, east, and west, as well as the elements of wind, earth, water, and fire. What does the collective need to know this day? This Feeling Good Friday. It's the weekend, baby. What does the collective need to know? Ashe, 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 oh. Let's see. All right, let's go. What does the collective need to know on this Feeling Good Friday? Let's see. Come on, what does the collective need to know? Thank you. Welcome to the live. I appreciate your energy. What does the collective need to know on this Feeling Good Friday? All right. First card I got, spiritual stalker. Like people, they're trying to monitor you spiritually. A seducer, a seductress. They're using spell work or magical rituals or different kind of food spells, getting readings on you and trying to bind you up. So that's the first card, the spiritual stalker. Monitoring spirit. That's the first card I got. Let's see what else. Come on, Most High Divine Team. What else does the collective need to know? Tell us more. All right, I got the High Priest card. Somebody stepping into their divinity. All right, in their priesthood. Go ahead. Somebody stepping into it. Trusting your intuition is like one of the key components into priesthood. It has something to do with earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Let's see. Tell us more, Most High Divine Team. What else? Come on. One card. Come on. What else? Uh-oh, somebody's trying to distract you. It was in the reverse. So although they're trying, you are remaining focused. So yeah, somebody's trying to distract you. Okay, let's see. Let me scoot this over so I can... Yeah, somebody's trying to distract you. Hold on, let's see. Because they see you stepping into your priesthood. Uh-oh, no room for doubt. So whatever you're asking for, whatever you're needing, or whatever you're wanting from your divine team, your Most High Divine Team, yeah, there's no room for doubt. Make sure you're staying focused and that you're staying true to what you want, that you're aligning yourself and not being double-minded or double talking or saying, negative things towards you or your spirit or your direction in life. Okay, make sure you're not doubting yourself, that you do believe that you deserve it or that you can have it. Okay? Come on, I see you. I see you. Uh-oh. I got gold digger and opportunist, but it's in the reverse, so it's gaining no traction. Whoever this gold digger and opportunist is, you see straight through them. But we already got the high priest card, and we got the spiritual stalker card. So we already knew that was coming, and they're trying to distract you. Because if they distract you, a lot of times those type of people know what you have and know who you are before. Greetings, greetings, greetings. What you said, we here. I ain't mad at you, David. A lot of times those people who try to distract you, they know your gifts, they know what you have, they know what you're capable of. So they try to distract you to keep you from getting it, or especially if they can't have a part of it, because a lot of times they think they are deserving of your energy. But like I said, no room for doubt. And that we already know that they're a spiritual stalker, that they're watching you. And a lot of times your divine team will let you know who it is and what's going on with it. And they'll let you know who the person is that's the gold digger and the opportunist, or the spiritual stalker, or the person who's distracting you. But make sure before you ask that you're prepared, because it's going to blow your mind. And once you see, you can't unsee. Okay? All right, let's see who else. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. What else your divine team needs you to know. Okay, somebody's a scammer. Yeah, we already saw that with the gold digging opportunist card. I'm going to put this right here. Yeah, somebody's a scammer. We already got their spiritual stalker and a scammer. What I'm feeling is that your intuition, because I got the high priest card, I'm feeling like your intuition picked up on them and their energy, and you kind of separated yourself from them, or you're not really, you kind of backed off from them and they feeling it. Look, I got in denial. Eyes closed, can or won't see or acknowledge the truth of the matter, but it's in reverse. So that's, like I said, I feel like you saw this, and your intuition picked up on it. And since your greetings, when your intuition picked up on it, you kind of separated yourself, or are separating yourself from it. You're no longer in denial. That's what I'm getting with it, with in denial being in reverse. That you're picking up on it. Look, high priestess. Look. What I tell you? I keep getting high priest and high priestess. I keep feeling like somebody's about to meet their divine mate. And every time I deal these things, we get the high priest and high priestess. We get the divine feminine and the divine masculine. This is your divine mate. This is somebody who is in tune, just like you're in tune. Somebody who has like some of the same ideologies and spirituality as you. So when y'all get together, it's going to be something serious, because you'll be able to keep an eye on them, and they'll be able to keep an eye on you. Like they're high in spirituality. Like the places that you guys are going to go spiritually is going to be wow. Greetings again. Welcome to the live, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate your energy. Let's see what else. I see you. But look here. You protected. That came out early. Because we got the spiritual stalker. You know, like, there are people who watch you in the spirit. They do rituals and things to watch you in the spirit. A prime example is flies in the wintertime. Like, you know, flies normally are out in the summertime. But if you see flies in your house, flies are normally from monitoring spirits, especially if you see flies in the wintertime. It's somebody watching you. Somebody who's putting things in place in order to see what you're doing. A lot of times when you separate yourself from people, especially people who mean you no good, greedy people, like I said, the spiritual stalker, they'll try to watch you and see what's going on with you, especially if they can no longer search your social media. They can no longer call you and see what's going on with you. They'll try to stalk you spiritually, okay? And that's a direct no-no, because anything that messes with free will is a direct no-no. But you are protected, and you're stepping into your high priestess energy. All right. Greetings, everybody. I'm so thankful for your energy. Look, third party is in the reverse. Somebody trying to get you in the third party, but it's gaining no traction. You saw, like I said, I keep getting that your intuition is sharpening, that you're beginning to see things and listen to your divine team and pay attention. Somebody tried to get you into a third party and you walked away from it. You jetted. And they mad about that. Real mad. Let's see. Come on. Come on, Most High Divine Team. One card, one card, one card. Come on. Look, they got Harlot Jezebel spirit, which seducer, seductress energy. The Harlot Jezebel spirit is a spirit of control more often than even the sexual aspect of it. They use the sexual aspect of it to control. It's all about control, whether it's feminine or masculine energy. It's all about trying to control you in that manner. Okay. So yeah, we already got the in denial that was in the reverse. So your eyes are wide open. And that energy is no longer working. Like they tried to put you in that third party, but like I said, they're scamming energy, gold digging energy, spiritual stalker, parasitic energy. And like I said, it's in the reverse. They are trying to use you as an energy source or siphon your energy. But it's in the reverse, so it's gaining no traction because you are, again, protected. Most definitely protected. All right? And again, your intuition is on point. They're a big hater, but we knew that. We knew that was coming. We knew that was coming. We knew that was coming. And they only hate you because they can no longer control you or can no longer get into what or benefit off of what you're doing. Like you're setting healthy boundaries. You're stepping into your divine energy, your high priestess energy. You're protected. And so they can no longer benefit from you. So they're really, really hating. And look, they planning and plotting. But it's in the reverse. So it's gaining no traction. Again, you are protected. You are protected. So yeah, they're planning and plotting big time. And it don't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a co-worker who's mad at you because you are gaining and gathering. Like say you getting a promotion that they didn't even want until you got it. And so they like planning and plotting on how to stop it or how to basically be a hater. Look, but always make sure you checking your motives. Don't allow them to dim your light. Don't allow them to make you bitter. And whatever you're asking for and whatever you're wanting, make sure that you are checking your motives. It's very important because, like I said, if you want $1 million, you need to ask yourself why you want $1 million. Not so you could get $1 million to impress your friends or things of that nature. Just check your motives and check yourself in all aspects, because that'll keep you out of a lot of trouble when you're doing your spirit work, when you're doing your shadow work, and realizing, why you're doing the things you're doing, what's causing you to feel the way you're feeling. A perfect example, because we did get the third party in reverse. Say you're with someone and you find out that person is cheating on you, or you find out something, in that aspect that someone's cheating on you, or that there's another person in the picture, and you trying so hard to win that person back or try to take that person from the other part of the third party, or take that person back. Check your motives is, asking yourself, why do you want them so bad when clearly they weren't good to you or for you, and that why do you feel like you're not enough? That's the perfect example that I have for that. Check your motives. It's like, okay, why are you trying so hard to win them back? Or why are you trying so hard to fight them? It's like, is it become a competition to where your ego is at play? Like, your ego is high, like low vibrational movement, and you're worried so much about your ego. They ain't gonna win them from me. I refuse to let them win. That kind of issue. Instead of just cut your losses and move on for something better. That's the issue. That's the example of check your motives. Make sure you're checking yourself, and make sure you're doing your shadow work. All right, let's see. Let's see what else. What else does the collective need to know? Come on, Most High Divine Team. What else does the collective need to know? One card, please. One card, please. What else does... Oh, I see you. We got Fool's Gold, which is what it looks like versus what it is. Like, what's the truth of the matter? Are you seeing things for what, we got in denial and reverse. Are you seeing things for what they're supposed to be, for what, or are you going for what it looks like versus what it really is? Because we already got the scammer. Are you seeing them for who they really are? It has something to do with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius sign. Let's see. Let's see. Again, we already got the plan and plot in reverse. None of that is gaining traction. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Somebody is getting soulmate energy. I saw that when I said the high priest and high priestess card came out. Somebody's about to either you've met your soulmate or you met someone and you're wondering if it's your soulmate. This is your confirmation. But if you're receiving, now I say that, but if you're receiving red flags, make sure you're paying attention to those red flags. Make sure you're not in denial. But if it's all is going well and you're just wondering if that's your soulmate, this is your confirmation that you're about to or you have met your soulmate. Y'all could be friends right now, but you're just wondering, you know, or a new relationship. It's giving new relationship. Uh-oh. Come on. All these cards fell. Hold on, y'all. Come on. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I thought it was more cards than it was. We got the money card. Somebody finna get some money. And look, we got losing everything in karma's way, taking other people's lick. It's in reverse. So I keep on saying your karma can be directly connected to the people you attach yourself to. And a lot of times your energy and your light it's like you have such a great energy and great light that just them being around you serves as protection for them. It's like you become an umbrella over them. But the thing is, when karma strikes, when they're not doing what they're supposed to do, and if they're not feeling it, of course they're gonna keep doing what they want to do and not feeling it, so they have no reason to change. And if they have no reason to change, then when karma strikes, in that belt, when that belt come down, it's gonna be popping you on your butt. And if you're in karma's way, you can start finding that your money start looking funny, your car start acting up, you're having trouble on your job, you're having issues with your apartment or your house. It's all kinds of things that you'll begin to lose everything. So you have to get out of people's way and let them get their own licks and let them have their own karma. So this was in the reverse. So it lets me know that you guys are learning, you're protected, you're following your intuition. You let people take their own damn licks. Look, and I see anything for clout. Somebody in that you've dealt with, they, like I said, we already got the fool's gold. We got the gold digger. It's like they want everybody to think they just balling out the frame, but they willing to do anything for clout. They tell everything they know on social media. They put every little thing. They eat a hash brown. They put the hash brown on social media. They snap their fingers twice or blink their eyes. They showing that on social media. Even if it makes them look silly or foolish, they want clout. They want attention. They want to be the star of the show. And then you walk in the room, everybody pay attention for you. You don't try to get clout. The only thing you do is step into the room, but your light is so bright and your energy is so beautiful because you got high priest, high priestess energy. It's just who you are or who you're working, and you're working hard on yourself. It's not just, you make it look easy because you're working hard on yourself. You're really doing the things that needs to be done for your highest good. But they want the attention that you get naturally. So they do anything for clout, even crossing you out or trying to make you look bad. But it ends up backfiring on them, whoever this person is. Always ends up backfiring. Like they try to siphon. And at one point in time, you allowed them to siphon your energy because you considered them a friend or you considered them a loved one or family. Look, and I see secret sexual desires, secret fetish, private fantasies, and kinks. And again, I always say when I pull this card, it has nothing to do with your sexual preference, because if you're, whatever you like, if you're out and outright, it's not secret. This is like a kink or a fetish that no one knows or no one will know once they get, unless they get in your bubble to the point where you reveal. This is like pretending to like one thing, but you really, really, really got a fix on another. And it's like, not that you're supposed to let everybody know what you like or what you're into when you first meet them, but it's like putting up like saying, like acting like you like something but what you really don't, or like say you're a woman that likes women, but you got plenty of men, but you don't really like men, but you're scared of what somebody gonna say if they find out that you really like women, or vice versa, or that you like being choked, or you like being, you know, something to that sexual kink, or what you call it. It's like, don't nobody know, and you'll be ashamed if somebody found out, you know. But I got this, but I also got the Holly Jezebel spirit, and that could be masculine or feminine. So whatever this is, somebody hides their little kinks and their little fetishes. Like some people like feet, like some people like, it just depends on what it is that they're hiding, that they really got a kink about. So I got that, like whoever that is, like, and then we got the Jezebel engine. Like some people like having sexual, you know, with more than one person, you know, but they're not revealing it. Like you would never know, they would never tell you, but it's like it's satiable, like whatever. Like one person would not be enough for them because of their sexual kinks and fetishes and fantasies. Side dude, side chick. I told you, one person would never be enough. They always gonna have, like I said, this third party energy. They gonna always have more than one, because one would never do that. They have an insatiable appetite. Look, and then they play victim. They playing victim because you found out about it and walked away from them. So they telling everybody how you just left them and you did them wrong and this, that, and the other. Look, and somebody's trying to offer you, give you an offering with strings that's in the reverse. Now, if it was upright, it would be a free and clear offering. But this offering is with strings attached. It's like them, after you caught them saying, if you just take me back, I'll do anything for you. I'll do this. I'll do this. Just take me back, please. You'll never have to work. They lying. It's with strings, baby. Please be careful. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, TT. Welcome. I appreciate your energy. Tap the screen, show me some love if it's resonating with you in any kind of way, and I'll show you love back, like and follow. Hold on, let's see. What else? Divine masculine. Okay, we already got the high priest, and now we got the divine masculine. Somebody stepping into their divinity, whether it's masculine or feminine. Somebody experienced the breakup too. But we got that with the parasitic. We got the Harley Jezebel. We got the third party. We saw it. We see it. Somebody's suffering a breakup. I told you, if it seems like you caught them and you walked away. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see. And I also got childhood issues with emotionally unavailable, throw temper tantrums, inconsistent. They're a mama's boy or daddy's girl. They're immature, childish, and playful. It's somebody that you're dealing with that got childhood issues, and you can see it in them just a matter of way. They're just acting like they don't see it, but you see it. We see it. Look, start that business. Y'all focusing on y'all money. We already got we got the protection card. We got the money card. We got the divine masculine. We got the soulmate. We got the high priest, the high priestess, and we got the protector card. Money. Start that business, y'all. It's time to start that business. Stop playing. Start that business. Yeah. Start that business. This is the perfect time. Whatever it is, like I said, put it before you. Make sure your business is before you, because you don't want it to get away from you. Like I said, design your logo, and then when you design your logo, go to someplace like Vistaprint and get you a t-shirt or a hat or both, and put it up on your wall so that you will have your business in front of you. Then speak to that shirt. You know, like when I get my business, everybody gonna be wearing this shirt. Make sure, and then when you get home from work, especially working at that hard job, you had a tiring day, come home and put your shirt on. Come home and put your own business shirt on. Do that. If somebody's heartbroken, this ain't you though. Heartbroken, stressed, and depressed, and worried because of this breakup. This was because of this breakup. Yeah, they didn't think you were gonna leave them. They mad. It ain't even about. It's the fact that you walked away. They never thought you would that you was gonna walk away from them. That's what they mad about. That's why I say they playing in your face. We already got this. Playing victim. Playing and plotting. We already got that. Let's see what else. Focus on you. Make sure you're focusing on you. It ain't time for you to be you. That's why you're not losing everything. Because this was in reverse. Let them get their own karma. You focus on you. Focus on your bag. Baby, and he didn't, but I'm out of there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see what this say. This card that fell. Look, they the pretender. Where they wearing a mask. They two-faced, gossiper, backstabber, and betrayer. But we knew that. And then because we already got the fool's gold. We got the gold digger. Opportunities. We already knew that. We already knew that. They trying so hard. Look, and you got a raise on your job. Like I said, when you come home from that job, put your shirt on and be CEO. Have that CEO energy all in that shirt. This is my business. Yeah, somebody getting a raise on their job. Somebody got they got legal matters, judge, attorney, court, traffic tickets, settlements. You got served, divorce, evictions, contractual. And this could be like anything concerning court. Like you took somebody to court or somebody trying to take you to court, or you about to get a settlement or anything like that. Doesn't necessarily have to do with the bad issue. It's just everything like you going to court for some reason. It's a legal matter. Like I said, it could be a settlement. It could be some money coming to you. We already got the money card coming. But you said everything you're saying most definitely describes this guy. Come on, look. Karma. Good or bad. Abundant, beautiful energy. Have the day you deserve. What you give out, you give back. Karmic energy, chaotic energy, peaceful energy, toxic energy. Whatever it is, it's good to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But karma has been called. So whoever playing in your face, whoever playing, they about to get that karma. Because like I said, you done turn this upside down. You ain't in karma's way no more. You ain't taking other people's lick. So they getting their own karma. It came out twice. That's a definite confirmation. Your divine team said, okay, since y'all want to play, we finna show y'all how to play. Like I said, a lot of people, towers are falling. Come on now. Whoever you are, you sure know what to say. Yeah. This is confirmation. Yeah, whoever this is, like a lot of people got nice divine team. Your divine team ain't nice. Your divine team don't play them type of games. Your divine team don't play about you. Look, true love. What I tell y'all? I got the high priest, high priestess. I got the soulmate card. Now I got the true love card. I had true love and soulmate and twin flame on one card, but my divine team told me to separate it because it's 3 different things. This is your true love, your true mate. If you're wondering, that's your confirmation about the person that you met, or you're wondering if that's your soulmate or your true love. Yeah, it most definitely could be. But like I said, if you're getting red flags, make sure you're accepting. Yeah, you said my team is gangster. Show is. If you're receiving red flags, make sure that you're paying attention to those red flags. Don't be in denial. But if everything is going good, you just wonder, I wonder if this is my true love. I wonder if this is my soulmate. This most definitely could be. Look, somebody got psycho energy. This is the person. I'm getting 2 different energies. This is the person that you walked away from. Stalker, lurking, vengeful, mastermind, obsessed, and watching you. We already got the spirit stalker. Like they're watching you not only in the flesh, but they're watching you in the spirit as well. And you cutting them karmic ties. You're not playing with them no more. You're cutting those karmic ties. It is possible to cut them karmic ties. And since you cut them karmic ties, you're no longer losing everything. That's what happens when you start losing everything and connecting yourself to. You got to watch who you connect yourself to, because when you're, what you said, discernment is the key. Come on. When you're attaching yourself to people who are not right, and you begin to take their licks, it begins to happen to you. But you have cut karmic ties or are cutting karmic ties. So you're getting your own karma, and it could be some great, beautiful karma and not theirs. But you'll start noticing when you separated yourself, which is astral projected. Come on. You'll start noticing when you separated yourself from that person and started cutting them karmic ties, everything started going up for you, but everything started going down for them. Somebody finna get a new job. We already got somebody got a raise. Now somebody finna get a new job. Now this is that person again. They got freaky energy, white liver, seducer or seductress, high nature, down for whatever, for the streets and hot in the pants. We already got that because we got the Jezebel energy. And I'm surprised this other card didn't come out. Let me see if my other cards gonna come out letting us know what it is and what it is not. Look, they already doing the slander and gossip. We knew that because now they playing victim and plotting and planning. We knew that was coming. So no recycling, let's learn. They'll crash out. They so mad that you left them alone. They never thought you'd leave them alone, no matter what they do, because you've always, in the past, you always forgiven them. But it's important that you don't do this. that you take time to heal after that. Make sure you take your time to heal, because if you end up in a rebound relationship, sometimes it could be worse than a relationship before. People, they can see you coming a mile away. If you don't take time to heal, they can see your heartbreak, they can see your hurt, they can see everything. Make sure you're taking time to heal so you won't end up in a rebound relationship. And then you wonder, how in the hell did I get here? Look, somebody got mom and daddy issues. They're dealing with overbearing, aggressive, meddling parents that cause unhealed wounds, and it's time to heal. But it's in the reverse. It's them. They got mom and daddy issues. And if you think back on it, you be like, damn, they sure do. You say, have more times than a doorknob. You better come on here, E. Whoever E is, E ain't playing with them. I ain't mad at you, E. Return to sender. All that negative shit, that spiritual stalking, that crash out, psycho energy, the karmic ties, all that hater energy, we return that shit to sender. Trying to distract you and all that. We return to sender. No room for doubt. We return that to sender. No, no, no. Look, somebody got a wish fulfillment coming. You hear me? Somebody got a wish fulfillment. Something you've been wishing for, something you've been praying about, something you've been trying to pour to you, and universal, your divine team says yes. You got a wish fulfillment coming. You got a wish fulfillment. Come on. Come on. Y'all should be tapping that screen on that. Shoes. Somebody was giving hot and cold energy. That's why you walked away. They were wayward, wishy-washy, unclear sometime, and confused, indecisive, inconsistent. They can or won't decide on you. Yeah. Every time they love you today, hate you tomorrow. But we already know about the love-hate relationship. Yeah, what you said, thank you for my strong divine team. This got something to do with a workplace romance. A work husband, work wife, either your mate met somebody at work or you met somebody at work. It has something to do, or a third party issue at work. It's a workplace affair. Somebody met somebody at work. It has something to do with something at work. Somebody got a promotion. Dang, you got a raise, a promotion, and a new job. Come on, and money. Come on, y'all. Come on. Got a raise, a promotion, and baby, come on. Money. I'm talking about for real. That's all I'm seeing is money. It's so much money here, but look, it's trouble in paradise. Look, that other party, the third party, they ain't liking that. They thought they had something different with that when they got out and started cheating. But it's trouble in paradise. That karmic male. This has something to do with a karmic male. Yeah. That guy. That cheater. That basically a hoe, like whorish energy. That's what I'm getting. Jezebel, masculine or female. What you say? You worthy. You sure are worthy. Thank you for my strong divine team. Come on. Thank you for saying I'm a great vessel. I appreciate it. Look, this guy got something to do with baby mama energy. Maybe somebody with that karmic male talking about they pregnant by them or something like that. It was some kind of way they went out of their way to let you know what was going on. That even if they said, well, I'm pregnant by them or whatever, they tried. Look, twin flame. Now, let me tell you about twin flame. This could or could not have nothing to do with true love, because it could feel addictive or exhausting. It's like two halves of a whole, but it's like your mirror connection. Like a twin flame shows you who you are in the mirror, especially the parts of yourself that you don't like, you're afraid of, or you run from. Your twin flame is designed to show you yourself, and that ain't easy. So you can reach your highest self, like your deepest insecurities and your shadow traits, like they do that. Like leaving a twin flame can almost feel like being with a narcissist. Like it can make you feel drained or make you feel like, dang, it's something about them. I just can't leave them alone. But that's what that could be your twin flame, but not necessarily your true love. You can walk away from your twin flame until they get themselves together. But your true love, that's your true love. But like I said, your twin flame, it could be somebody who's showing you your deepest self, your shadow self. And that ain't easy. It could feel like a narcissist. It can. Or a narcissistic connection or karmic connection. Because if they not ready or they haven't done the work or unwilling to do the work, it could feel very, very exhausting. It could feel heartbreaking. Like the energy is so heavy, I can't hardly get my words together. Yeah. So that could be who that person was that you had to walk away from. And walking away from a twin flame is hard as fuck. Like it's woo. Like it'll drain you. Like you have to go home and lay down. Okay, and I got secrets, unapologists, confessions, hidden agendas, and I always say unapologists, like unapologetic apologists. I just put it all together. Confessions, hidden agenda, insincere, false, fake, or pretentious. Yeah, and they like, if you take me back, I'll tell you everything. You don't never have to wonder. And a lot of times when we're heartbroken, we want to know everything, but you know, when you know, it still don't mend your heart. But they'll tell you, I'm gonna tell you everything, but they're not gonna tell you everything. It's still gonna be some lies, and you'll find out on down the road. So yeah, just make sure you ain't falling for that. Look, somebody's a secret of mine. I told you your person coming. Look, and then somebody got the popo at your door, but you already protecting. You already cutting them karmic ties, and you are, hold on, once again, protected, baby. You protected. It could be to the point where the police come all the way to your door and be like, ain't nothing we can do about that. I don't even know why you called us. So yeah, we got the purple at your door. Somebody trying to bind you up. Somebody trying their best, but you got this. You most definitely got this. You got this all the way around. You got it with the promotion. You got it with the new job. You got it with the money coming from everywhere. With the money, you got it with the raise. Release that shit and let it go, because you'll release it. You'll release it and let it go is in reverse. Y'all holding on to too much stuff. Let this shit go. Because a lot of times your permissions become delayed, not necessarily denied, but delayed when you hang on to stuff. They be your divine team ain't gonna fatten no. It used to be a saying, they ain't gonna fatten no frog to feed no snake. So make sure you're releasing things and you're not holding things in. Make sure you're healing. It's time to heal. All right, let's see. I tell you, because somebody over this shit. Somebody's over it, baby. That's why things are going so far. You ain't dealing with that foolishness no more. Got something to do with the water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces sign. And somebody, like, they got vices and addictions, alcohol, drugs, and sexual. Because they, you had the nerve to walk away. They ain't believe you was going to walk away. Now they drinking, smoking, and smexing. And they doing it with any and plenty. Somebody finna go on a trip. Somebody finna have some vacation and some travel. Because we already got, yeah, you said put them healthy boundaries in place. That's right. Look, I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming, the STI, STD, but I knew, but we already got the Jezebel energy of the karmic ties. I knew this was coming. This was one of the cards, and the freaky energy. This was one of the cards I said that this offering with strings. This is what they trying to offer you right here. And it could be a sexual transmitted infection or disease, or a spiritual transmitted infection or disease. They do the same thing. One for the spirit, one for the physical. Make sure you're keeping your head on the swivel, and make sure you're protecting yourself on all fronts. Mentally, physically, emotionally, physically, financially. Make sure you are protecting yourself. All right? Or continue to protect yourself. And shh. Move in silence. Be quiet. Shut your mouth until it's done. Don't be telling them, that's why I'm finna do this. That's why I'm not. No. Don't tell them nothing. Let them find out. Don't show or tell them. Let them find out. Somebody gonna tell them. Especially a hater. Gonna tell them all your business. But make sure. Make sure. Yeah. But you say you over that shit. I ain't mad at you. Look, somebody got stepping into their spiritual gifts. I knew that was coming when I seen the high priestess. Somebody stepping into their spiritual gifts. They trust in their intuition. They trust in their divine team. It's time for a change, y'all. It's time for a change. Somebody needs to hear that. Somebody needs to walk away from their foolishness. They trying to hold on and trying to win somebody that don't want them. My divine team don't tell. I can't give it to you. I can't give it to you in baby portions. My divine team give it to me raw, and that's how I have to give it to y'all. Somebody doing what I said. I knew somebody was doing when I seen spiritual stalkers. Somebody doing love spells, getting readings, smecks magic, counter magic, performing rituals. But it's in the reverse. It's in the reverse. It's in the reverse. No traction. You are protected. You are protected. It's in the reverse. It ain't gaining no traction. Whatever they trying to do, it's coming back on them. No traction. None at all. What's this? Call your power back. I can't make this shit up. Call your power back. You are protected. Call your power back. Look, spiritual contract voided. I can't make this up. I like the way I did this card. So your spiritual contract is voided. You are no longer connected to that person. We already got the cutting counter ties. We already got that. Your spiritual contract with that person is null and void. This is your time. This is your time. Time for your change. You got this. You got this. Call your power back. You say, I'm powerful. Go ahead, E. Go ahead. Look, one-sided friendships, relationships, family, loved ones. But I knew this was a one-sided love affair. That's why you walked away. Like you said, you know your worth. You know you ain't going for that. Somebody's aligned mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. Somebody's aligned. That's why we got those. Somebody manifesting. Somebody manifesting. Call down what you asking for, but make sure you align yourself. Like I said, if you asking for millions of dollars, but you ain't studying financial literacy, you ain't gonna do nothing but end up in court. And somebody gonna come and try to take your money. You'll be an easy target. Make sure you're aligning yourself. Or whatever you want, make sure you're aligning for. You want some money, make sure you're studying financial literacy. You want a house, see that house, design that house in your head. You want a new car, put something in your mind, put something on the rearview mirror. Make sure you know that you're aligning yourself. We got the big bank card, new job, promotion, raise, unexpected money, focusing on the bag, entrepreneur energy. I told y'all what I need to say. Start that business, get that money. Y'all got this. Judgment has been called. I told y'all divine team don't play. They know, they see, and they don't play about you. Karma has been dealt. We already saw karma twice. Align with your manifestation. Somebody getting the love bundle. Somebody finna get the baby, and the twins, and David talking about somebody finna get that love bundle, baby. Somebody finna get it. Somebody finna get a love bundle with they divine mate. Somebody knows. We already got the monitoring spirits when we got spiritual stalker. They want to be all in your business. They watching you, but they can't see none. You cloaked. You protected. We already saw that. New beginning, a brand new beginning. Come on, y'all. A brand new beginning. I'm pulling 2 more cards out this deck. This deck cutting up today. Come on, y'all. Look, somebody wants you to fight, but I knew that. Somebody trying to have a cat fight. It's either envious karmic female or a narcissist trying to make the current and the ex fight. Do not engage. Don't let nobody pull you off that square. Look, they're a liar, a counterfeit person, sneaky, two-faced, and fake, but it's in the reverse. It gains no traction. Hold on, I got to pull one more. My divine team said pull one more. A karmic connection. I told you. What did I say? You can't make it up. A karmic connection. Somebody trying their best to get somebody to, they're trying to set you up, but you protected. Everything they try to do to you gonna come back to them. Everything. You said claiming the babies. I ain't mad at you. Everything they doing to you gonna come back to them. Look, under the bottom of the deck, unexpected money. I'm talking about money all up in this reading. Get that money. Pull down on that energy. Be thankful. The attitude of gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for them. Ring my bell, cause baby, unexpected money just after wham. Come on, get that money. Get that money, y'all. Come on, let's see. I'm finna see what their true emotion are talking about. See if they confirm. I know they're gonna confirm it. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. Thank you. If this reading is resonating with you, like and follow. I will follow you back. Thank you for the love. Double tap that screen. Show me some love. Let me feel it, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I sure appreciate this love. Winds from the north, south, east, and west, as well as the elements of wind, earth, water, fire, and ether. We putting ether on this bad boy. What does the collective need to know? Baby, what else does the collective need to know? Because y'all divine team telling on them folks today. I'm talking about for real. I'm for real. Y'all divine team ain't playing. They telling the truth. And I told y'all, my divine team say, the moon made our cheese, go get you some crackers. Because they ain't playing. My divine team, they give it to you raw. Let's see. What does the collective need to know, Most High? Look, losing sleep, worry, replaying events, thinking about you. We already know that. We know they losing sleep, worry, and replaying events, thinking about you. You said that's your bag. Come on. That's your money. Spiritual gifts. This is the second time we done got spiritual gifts. Come on, y'all stepping into y'all power. Y'all stepping into y'all power. So I call my power back. Look, karmic lesson. What did I just say? I just pulled this card. Karmic lessons. You learn what you need to know. When your divine team, when you learn a lesson, tell your divine team, you know what? I think, you know what? You ain't even got to teach me this lesson no more. I'm so thankful that I've learned this lesson. Thank you so much for teaching me this lesson. I've learned the lesson of blah blah blah, whatever it is. I see. I'm learning to see things for as they were. I'm learning to see people when they show me themselves. I believe it. I'm so thankful. You ain't even got to show me this lesson no more. Let your divine team know I'm good on that, because it's universal, like the university, like the school. It's the school of life. They want you to be your highest self. They want you to earn your life degree. Let them know you ain't got to teach me this no more. I'm straight. Look, I told you your divine team don't play. I don't know why y'all think this a game. Your divine team do not play. I hope y'all can see this. Hold on, let me pull it up. Can y'all see it? All right, let me move it over this way. Let me move it over this way, this way, this way. Y'all divine team is not playing. Everybody else play. Y'all divine team don't play. But this FU card, I'm telling you that whoever it is playing in your face and playing with you, I hope they get themselves together before it's too late. Because your divine team ain't the type of people that kiki with them. Your divine team come with swords and machetes and stuff. Your divine team do not play. I'm talking about at all. Especially about their babies. Your divine team. Look, we got the divine feminine. Now we got the divine masculine. I told you. Look, and twin flames. I'm telling you, whoever this person is, they could have been, that you walked away from, they could have been your twin flame, but they're not ready. They're not stepping into what they're supposed to be. They're not stepping into their divine. So it's draining. And then you wonder why you can't leave them alone. You can't leave them alone because they are a part of you. It's hard leaving your twin flame alone, but sometimes you have to walk away. Because they ain't, because you were just like they were designed to show you yourself, you were designed to show them themselves. And if they ain't ready to face and ready to see it, it don't matter if you ready. They not. Look, and then somebody want to look. What it says, self-love. Love yourself. What we said, focus on you. Love yourself. Look, now they're shame, guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong. They shame, guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong, but not enough to quit doing that foolishness. They gonna still keep doing it. Because they ain't learned yet. And some people don't never understand. Some people don't never get what they supposed to get. Look. We already got the FU card. We got this. We got this, right? That's the first thing we got, okay? We got that. Now we got this, firestorm. Karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. I'm telling you, your divine team said, all right, we're going to show y'all how to play. They not ready. They not ready. And then your divine team will make it to the point to you will have a front row seat. But you're not trying to say, look what happened. No, that ain't the energy you want. That ain't what you want. What type of time you want. It just so happened that they let you see it. Or let you see what could have happened had you not stepped away. Somebody, even they side hustle making bank. Even they side hustle getting their money. Ever since you stopped dealing with that person, look, you're living in the moment. On the beach, baby, enjoying yourself. Somebody finna have a beautiful vacation. I'm talking about for real. It's a confirmation. Look, somebody focusing on family. Yeah. Somebody focusing on family. Because sometimes you have to walk away from that person and focus on your children, whether male or female. Look, somebody, that narcissist. I told you they want you to have a cat fight my way. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. Yeah, somebody telling that person all about, and then they so cold. They'll text you and then tell the person that you texting them. Yeah, they be texting me, they be calling me, they be this. They'll create fake accounts and try to show the person that you trying to get at them, and you ain't studying them because they want you to be in a cat fight, but do not engage. Reject that shit. We said reject it. That's what they mad at. They want them to be mad at you because they cowards. Look, secluded, separation, reflecting, a soul searcher. That's what you had to do. You had to separate yourself so you could reflect the soul search. Because you had some work to do. You had some shadow work to do, but you did it. That's why we got a high priest and high priestess, and divine masculine and divine feminine. I told you they was creating secret accounts. Didn't I say that? I told you that. It's time to close this cycle, y'all. It's time to close this cycle. This spiritual contact, we already showed. It's already been voided. Go now. Bye. Close my door. Thank you, baby. My little grandbaby's just cutting up. Sorry, y'all. Yo, what you said? Chaos split. Confirming. Look, somebody got a sexual addiction. What did I say? I knew that when we saw the kinks. Let's see. I knew that. Look, love spells. All kinds of magic. They could be doing like, and then you wonder why you couldn't get a hold of them. They could either be your twin flame, or they could be doing beauty magic on themselves and make them so irresistible to you. Love magic on themselves to make them crazy about me so they can't leave me alone. Doing all kinds of stuff. Even putting, people don't believe that, even put stuff in your food. Doing all kinds of stuff. But look. But I tell y'all what. Y'all divine team say, you protected. You defended. You preserved. You secured. You shielded. You guarded. Y'all protected from that. It does not work. Yeah, like you said, energy vampire. Yeah, siphoning your energy. They could be doing all kinds of stuff to where you feel sick without them. Look, they backstab, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bombing. We already saw that. We saw that coming a mile away. Come on, y'all. Let's see. I see you poking out. Look, now they trying to cope. Like they doing drugging, sexual, and drinking. They just trying to cope. It's in reverse. It's time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye, y'all. It's time to say goodbye. It's in reverse. If y'all ain't saying goodbye, it's time to say goodbye. Y'all got to separate yourself from that foolishness. Y'all divine team, I already told y'all they ain't playing. We saw the FU card. Look, I told you they had a toxic lifestyle. They drinking, drugging, and smexing. What'd I say? Can't make it up. I told y'all. They so sick, but they try to tell that other person when they think they doing something. They in their feelings real bad. They all up in their feelings. You said, see you, bye. Look. They sending text messages and all that kind of stuff. But they don't tell them that. They sending all kind of, if you just be with me, I'll do whatever you want. You ain't gonna have to want for nothing. Look, because that bad credit and that debt and that unemployed, they might have lost their job. They in debt or bad credit because they getting their own licks back. They getting their own karma. You got out their way because you was taking all their licks at one point in time. Now they thinking back to how easy it was and how beautiful it was back when you was taking all their licks and dealing with all that foolishness. And they weren't able to feel no licks because you was taking it. You just made it look easy. Look, and they trying to be a thug but crying. No, we ain't going for that. We ain't going for that. Look, legal matters one more time. Divorce, property, criminal paternity, child support, traffic ticket, confirmation. You said karma hidden. Seriously, yeah. Look, when they call you, be fake busy. Be like, I can't talk right now. I'm going to do this. Because they're going to call you. You might have had them blocked, but they're going to call you from a private number. They're going to call you from a number that you ain't never. Look, the love and hate relationship. That other party, that third party, they can't stand each other. They love each other one day and hate each other next. That's what kind of relationship y'all had. Y'all had love and hate. They love you one day and hate you the next. I'm talking about keep you in a toxic and chaotic state, because when you in that state, you can't focus. And if you can't focus, it's easy to be so distracted. That's why distracted was in the reverse. Look, I give you, I'll be romantic. I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'll do whatever you want me to say. I just all you gotta do is come back. I'm telling you, you ain't got to worry about now. I'll leave them and never talk to them again. They lying. Got the Jezebel one more time. That lady do it, or whatever, that person with that Jezebel energy willing to do whatever. Look, and again, this is a workplace affair. This is the second time. Confirmation. It's something to do with a job. Look, you were fed up. Whatever it is, you walked away from that shit. You was fed up. You said, no, I ain't going for that. It's too late. Stepping into your queen bee energy. Secure, confident boss. Career focus. Focusing on your paper, baby. Look, They want to pop the question. If you just take me back, I'll marry you. Because they know you at one point in time you really want to be a wife. Or you really want to be a husband. I'll marry you. I even buy the ring. But you're going to hear some shocking news about them, baby. It ain't going to be good. You're going to hear some shocking news. Look, the bottom of the deck, divine feminine again. Somebody stepping into their divinity. You said they're Delulu. Somebody stepping into their divinity. Somebody is stepping into their divinity, their spiritual gifts. I'm telling you, it's your time. It's your time. Ever since you walked away from that foolishness, everything been happening so beautifully for you. They don't know how to take it. He said they Delulu. That's funny. Yeah. They so mad. They don't know what to do. I'm talking about they just hot. I'm talking about real hot. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what's going on with this. What's the T deck? Let's see. Come on, winds from the north, south, east, west, as well as the ethers. What does our divine team need to tell us on this Feeling Good Friday? Come on, good people. Come on, good people. What is our divine team telling us? Because, baby, y'all divine team ain't playing with these folks. They tearing their tails up. I'm talking about for real. Like I said, like, share, follow me. I most definitely follow you back. Look, somebody think they got the inside scoop. They want a closer look. They nose all up in your business. We knew that when we said spirit stalker. We knew that was coming. They want to know your business real bad. But they can't find, they can't get no, you cloaked, you protected. You protected. Your divine team ain't telling them nothing. They got to make up stuff. Because they don't know what's going on with you. They so mad. Drama started, stirring the pot, always in the middle, loves the chaos. That's their narcissistic energy. That's why they're going through what they're going through. Your divine team not playing with them. Screenshot, caught in 4K, saving receipts, facts over feelings. They trying their best to find something about you or on you. But jackpot, baby, unexpected windfall, the right place, the right time, big blessings ahead. You ain't studying them. And a lot of times when I get this card, it's talking about unexpected jackpot. But it also, when I get this card, it tells me that somebody was caught, that you caught somebody. You caught somebody cheating. You caught them. And it was in a place where you couldn't even deny it. If you wanted to. They want your shine. Because you radiate with truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically you. Look, they're a happiness hater, but we knew that. The happier you are, the more they hate. Hold on. Let's see. Tap that screen. Show me some love. Look, wolf in sheep's clothing. But your intuition is so on point, and your divine gifts are so on point. Your spiritual gifts, you saw them. You caught them. I keep getting you caught them. Look, they were trying to put you in the love triangle. Third party involved, told between two or multiple lovers. We knew that. Look, but you hustling, you making it rain, you focus on the bag, and money is the mission, baby. You ain't studying them. I told you, whatever it is, even your side hustle, gain attraction. Look, and they getting bad karma. They getting everything they try to put on you. It's a destiny swap. Yeah. Red-handed. Yeah. And look, somebody caught a case. What'd I say? This is the second time. Sexual infection, sexual disease, or rash. I told you it could either be sexual infection or sexual disease or spiritual infection or spiritual disease. And it's both, but one is for the physical, one is for the spiritual. Make sure you're protecting yourself. But you done walked away from them. They giving that to somebody else. Probably lying like you gave them something, but no, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Look, what I tell you, they cars, repo nightmares, always asking for a ride, two brokes to fix their car. Everything happening to them ever since you walked away. They can't even understand it. Look, no facts, all vibes, no receipt, talking nonsense, messy storyteller. I told you they lying on you. They lying all on you. We got the plotting and planning and everything else. And legal issues for the third time. Facing court matters, paperwork and delays, dealing with authority. Yeah, they dealing with legal issues ever since y'all walked away from them. Look, romantic love affair, secret fix. Smexual fix, secret love, a passion over loyalty. I told you, y'all caught them. Y'all caught them. That was a fling. That was a fling. Y'all caught them. Karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Always some tension. Low-key competing with you. Yeah. It's a hater. Not only is it that other part of third party, but it's a hater. Somebody that you would never, like I said, the type of person that'll hug you and be rolling their eyes at you with their arms around your back. Can't stomach you. Telling everything they can, was really helping that karmic male out. Helping that other party, that third party. Telling them all your business. But like I said, before you ask the divine who that is, make sure you're ready, because it's going to blow your mind. Look, threatening, power plays, control, and presence. You feel unsafe. Look, they trying to see if you really leaving them alone. Because you know, after you don't go back with them, they start getting mad. But you ain't got to feel unsafe. You know what to do. You know where to get that. You know to get that. You know what you know. You know. Look, somebody marrying somebody for money. I got a feeling they with that other party, third party, because they pay them. They do anything for them sexually, and they pay them. They got plenty of money for them. Because they going broke. But they'll marry somebody for money or be with somebody for money. Look, this person that y'all finna meet, or y'all wonder if it's y'all person, it said they into you, good chemistry, great vibes, and pure intentions. It's somebody with that divine masculine, divine feminine, and that high priest and high priestess energy, your soulmate, your true love. That person, they're gonna be totally into you. Whether y'all just meet and they watching you don't notice them. But as far as them, the people that was in that third part you walked away from, the same shit, different day. They wake up fighting every day. They be mad every day. So strange for change. Look, I told you somebody bankrupt. Somebody going through, because you done moved on. When you said thank you next, you done moved on. They can't understand it. They can't stand it. Look, you ignoring them. You left them on red, avoiding their messages and giving silent treatment. That's why they got so mad. That's why they trying to threaten. You better answer this phone. If you don't talk to me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Nothing. Because that's why you moving in silence. You don't let them know where you are, what you're doing. If you go to a restaurant and it's a good dinner on the plate, you take a picture and post it after you get home. They don't need to know where you been or where you at. They don't need to run up on you. You move in silence in every area. You don't need to, yeah, that's why I got this. That's why I'm finna get this. That ain't none of their business. None of their business. I'm talking about none of their business. I'm talking about for real. That ain't none of their business. And they so mad, they don't know what to do with themselves. Because they can't keep up with you no more. And that's another form of control. Somebody keeping up with your every move. What you say at the end of, what you say? I'm posting at the end of vacation. That's right. Yeah, post them pictures after you get back home. They don't need to know where you at. That's right. What you said, silence is the language of the wise. Come on, E. I ain't mad at you. Winds of the north, south, east, and west, as well as the elements of wind, earth, water, and fire. Yeah. And ether. Let's put some ether on this. Yeah. I want it hot. Come on. Give it to us raw. Let's get it. Come on. They ain't ready. Look, I got twin flame. I told you this person could have been your twin flame, but they got a lot of learning and a lot of growing to do. And sometimes they don't get it in this lifetime. They have to get it in the next. And they hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. This, if you can hope, you can have. Somebody been wanting something real bad. Make sure you exploring the motives. And make sure it's the right thing to do. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Yeah. We done made some mistakes in our past, but that's all right. We're going. We're going forward. Look, because you're beautiful, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Come on, y'all. Somebody got cloud of judgment. They illusion, unbalanced, and distorted. We know that's them. We know that's them. Friday 5. Come on, come on, come on. Look, somebody trying to curse, hex you, witchcraft with negative mindset. It could be if somebody comes and speaking negativity on you, that's the same thing as hexing and witchcraft. It could be, like I said, somebody really trying to bind you up, somebody really doing something. Because you can look on TikTok, as soon as you hit on TikTok, is somebody trying to tell you how to put a bind a spell on somebody else. They could literally be trying, but that's all right. Because you what? Protected. You protected. And you returning all that shit to sender. We already got that card. We got that card in the beginning. Judgment has been called. It has been returned to sender. They could try it if they want to. We already got the FU card. They could play if they want to. They ain't ready for what they finna get. Silence. Frozen. No words. Same thing. It's the second time these cards telling you to shut your mouth. Make sure y'all shut y'all mouth. Yeah, make sure y'all shut y'all mouth. Realization, epiphanies, understandings, and awakening. Understand y'all need to shut y'all mouth. That's your epiphany and your awakening. You learning the power of your tongue. Shut your mouth. A lot of times you'll talk yourself out of stuff. A lot of times you'll talk people into your business, especially monetary spirits. Shut your mouth. Healing. Releasing, purifying, and cleanse. It's time to heal. That's part of healing. Knowing what you should and say. Don't speak negatively over you, and don't listen to what nobody say over you. They want you hopeless, sinking into despair, falling apart, because that's what they are. Since you left them alone, and they didn't got away from under your umbrella, but they want you to feel hopeless. Because a lot of times they understand your power before you do. They see how powerful you are. That's why they try to break you down or humble you, as they say. But you deserve some peace, balance, harmony, and friendship. You deserve peace. And I got a feeling this soulmate gonna be your friend first before they get to your lover. And then we got the family card. Fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. I told you, somebody finna get that love bundle. Somebody finna do that. Somebody finna get them a nice fair love bundle. What you said, move in silence. That's right. Look, soulmates again. Deep love, unity, and connection. What did I say? I keep getting the soulmates. I don't know how many times I get somebody finna meet their soulmate. Or if you've already met them and you wondering if that's them and they ain't show you no red flags. That's them. That's your confirmation. Time. It's your time. Waiting cycles and moments. This your time. Shocking. Turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. I told you you're going to hear something about them. You ain't that person you left. You're going to hear something about them too. Them people in that third party. You're going to hear something about them. It ain't going to have nothing to do with you. You're going to get some clarity. Truth, intentions, and honesty. You're going to get some clarity about them. It's going to blow your mind. Because you know it was a trap for you. Stuck, tied down, and captive. You ain't trapped no more. That's them. They trapped with each other. Look, they coming with that apology. Forgiveness, return side. And I keep getting it's a friend. Like it's a friend. It's a dude. I mean, a person. And then a friend. Like your friend crossed you with your person. I keep getting that. And now they want to apologize. And that's why they want you to be distracted. And that's why it was that card came with check your motives. Because if your friend stole your person from you, if you don't watch yourself, you could get into an ego, like I'm make sure they ain't finna steal nothing from me. No, let that go. Let them have that. Loyalty. Look, trusting, reliability, and believing. This person that you finna be with or this new relationship, you're gonna be able to trust them. But make sure you heal. Because you don't need to bring no foolishness into your new stuff. And look, and I got abandoned. Left out, walked away cold. It's in the reverse. They mad because you walked away. But you said a relative. Yeah, I knew it was some. You rejected that foolishness. You abandoned it. You dismissed it. And they got a rational fear. They was like, nah, they coming back. They can't even, look, shallow, hollow, empty, and boredom. They only got with them because they was bored. It wasn't that they loved them. They a controller person. And they was bored. But it cost them a whole lot. It cost them you. More than anything, it cost them you. You said loyalty over love. Yeah. Soulless. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like somebody that was real close to you. You would have never thought that they would cross you, but they crossed you. And you found out. You found out in a way that couldn't be denied. And that's why they don't want you to be distracted or want you to have ego about it. Let that go or feel like you won, because that ain't going to get you nowhere. Because you ain't going to never win with that person. Like I said, one person ain't going to never be enough for that person. We done got the STI. I don't know how many times. We done got the Jezebel. I don't know how many times. We done got the whole card. It ain't going to never be enough. It ain't going to never be enough. Come on, winds of the north, south, east, and west, as well as the elements of wind, earth, water, fire, and ether. Yeah, and it's like somebody watch you. They like, oh, so they think they finna get a promotion, and they think they better than me. It ain't got nothing to do with them. It's just that it's your time. So they're a hater. They want you to fall. They want you to. They put failure fails on you and all kinds of stuff. Look. Hold on. Let me see. All right. Let's go. Let's see. Am I supposed to get it? Give it to me. Look, we got the Lovers card. I told you. I'm going to try to cover up the naked folks. It says, in upright, love, harmony, relationships, union, partnership, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, The strength of two together. That is your soulmate. That's your divine mate. Yeah, it's somebody who really gonna treat you right. Who gonna do right by you. Look, this what the card I was saying. If it's for me, it's gonna come back out, and this is exactly what it did. It's the Four of Cups. It's in the upright. Meditation, contemplation, apathy, reevaluation, and disconnected. It's like you focusing on those three. But you see what your divine team doing? They offering you. Hold on, let me put it so you can see it. Your divine team offering you a cup. Your divine team giving you an offering. You, baby. And if you know if they offering it, you know it's gonna stay full. You in for some beautiful things. You in for some beautiful things. Even if somebody else trying to empty them other cups, what the divine offering you, baby, gonna overshadow all of them. You ain't gonna even be paying attention to that no more. Look, I got the Queen of Cups for compassion, comfort, calm, maturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and caring. Come on now. Come on, let's see. So motive be. Come on. So you had an epiphany. I know you did. We said the Eight of Wands and the upright, speed, rapid action. I knew this was coming. Movement, switch change, manifesting quickly, quick decisions, air travel. Somebody finna travel, and then if you're manifesting something, it could come quickly. Pull down on this energy. We got the Nine of Pentacles, money, baby, fruits of your labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence. I told you, money. The Pentacles are money. It's about money. We already got money all up in this reading. They said the King of Swords in the upright, head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity, and authority. It's like men who about their business, who are loyal, who willing to be loyal to you, who willing to take care of you, who help you. Y'all can build together. Look, we got the World card for completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, arriving. I'm telling you, somebody finna just travel first class. That's what I'm hearing. First class. Somebody finna travel good. Somebody finna have their feet, they ankles crossed on this trip. Judgment has been called. I told y'all judgment was called. And the first time, this is your confirmation that judgment has been called. I don't know who it was playing in your face, but your divine team finna, if they ain't already, they finna whoop their ass. I'm talking about your divine team. We already got the FU card. I'm telling you, your divine team not playing with them. Judgment has been called so many times in this reading. It's scary. Because I hope these people get it together. Because if not, they in for a whirlwind. We got the King of Pentacles. It's still money, wealth. I told you, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, prosperity, and generosity. I told you, you finna have more money you know what to do with. You finna have generational money, long money, so you can put away in your savings and put away for your grandbabies and your babies. You finna do it. The Page of Swords is new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless and mental energy. This is the kind of like the energy where you get downloads in your sleep. You be trying to sleep and you steady constantly getting ideas and downloads where you can't even sleep. That's the Page of Swords. Like I said, make sure you go get that shirt with your business logo on it. Wear it when you get home from work, or wear it when you get home you have spare time, or put it on your wall so it can stay before you. Because after a while, everybody in your company gonna be wearing them shirts. And look, we got the Fool card, new beginnings, possibility, innocence, spontaneous, optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, and pleasure. It's like I always tell this story, like when you was little, you watched all them hero stories, and the Hulk and Aquaman and Wonder Woman and Superman and Supergirl, and you thought you could fly and swim and was strong and everything until some grown person or whatever told you couldn't. That's what the Fool card is, that you so foolish that you think you could do it, and you can because you think you can. It's your mind. It's your mindset. It's your mindset, your motives, and who you connected to. Those three things. But you just so happen to think that you can succeed, and you will. Look, Wheel of Fortune. Look. The Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate, ups and downs, and unpredictable. This is your you could do it. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got this. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It ain't no game. What's this? The Chariot, movement, progression, action, integration. Yeah, put it to action. If you don't put your manifestations and your affirmations to action, it's just talking. It's just potential. I always say it's good to have potential, but potential is like you being in a snowstorm. You got a whole bunch of canned goods, but ain't got no can opener. In order to get them cans open, to get that gift, to get that treat, you're going to have to put some work in. You're going to have to figure out a way to open them cans, and it's going to be the hard way. You're going to get a knife. You're going to get the, whatever it is, you're going to break a sweat. This what this is. This card is. No, we not trying to, if you ain't putting action behind it, ain't nothing. It's just sitting on the shelf. Put some action behind it. Let's go. Let's get it. You got the Chariot card. Come on, let me see. What else I got? I see you coming out. Look, the Queen of Swords. It says unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded and perceptive. I told you, like the judgment, like when you see judgment hit them folks, you ain't even, as a matter of fact, some of us will even feel sorry for them. But y'all don't be like, that's what you get. Nah, we ain't on that type of time. You just see stuff happening to them, you be like, whoo, I'm so glad I got out of that. Not wishing it on them, but glad you got out of it. Look, this was waiting for them. This was when they finna be bound up, trying to bind you up. The Eight of Swords, negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, victim mentality. Because we already said it was playing victim and entrapment. This them. They tried to trap you up so bad, now they getting trapped up. In their own little traps. They don't even understand. Tap the screen, show me some love. I appreciate y'all. I sure appreciate y'all. Let's see. Look, the Moon card for illusions, mystery, dreams, intuition, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and premonitions. You'll see it before it comes. You wake up out of your sleep and say, whoo. Because if they're your twin flame, but they ain't doing what they're supposed to do, and that if you hit them, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. You ain't wishing them watch card, but you so close to your divine intuition that you'll feel it. You'll feel it before it happens. You'll be like, dang, I hope they get it together because, ooh, something ugly finna happen. You can feel it. But you stepped out of the way. The Hierophant, institutions, tradition, religion, society and its rules, social improvement, conformity, forgiveness, bonding, mercy, wisdom, and trust. You can forgive them, but just because you forgive somebody don't mean you have to let them back in your bubble. And I keep getting somebody want to go back to school. Somebody want to go to college. Somebody finna go to college and finish this time. I keep feeling that. Look, and the Temperance card for balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, and finding meaning. Yeah, somebody finna get ready to go to college. Somebody finna get their degree. Finish getting their degree. Look, and then look, they so heartbroken. Because you finna be so successful without them. Look, heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, and desperation. It's them. They look heartbroken because you left them alone. Look, and then here come their money again. The Ten of Pentacles. I told y'all the Pentacles was money and upright wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, and contribution. I told you, y'all finna get double for y'all trouble. Y'all finna get y'all all that hard work and the energy and the work y'all put in, y'all finna get double for y'all trouble. Look, difficult decisions, weighing options, avoidance, and deadlock. Look. All you got to do is swing them swords. Cut all that foolishness away. This is that I'm doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. I'm moving forward. Everything happening good for me. But I just want to look back just to see because, it could have been good. And I let all this time go by and I wasted all this time. And I wonder what would happen if I'd have stayed with them. No, cut all that shit off. Cut it off. No. It's hard to walk away and not look back. It is. But look back only for the purpose of seeing how far you've come. Don't look back in regret. That's why Lot Wife turned us out. Don't romanticize that bullshit that they did. Don't romanticize it. Don't romanticize nothing you should walk away from. Because if you get to romanticize too much in your mind, you'll go back to it and you'll be in a trap. And so we got the Magician for action, creation. I told you put action behind it. Creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, and creativity. It's something, like I said, somebody Somebody it's a skill or an experience or something that they do for their business, whether they bake or make stuff or design stuff or do something that you do that can't nobody else do like you. I don't care how many people try. And then them people that tried to steal your ideas, but they ain't you. It ain't gonna work for them. That ain't you. It's something that you do that you fight with. And if you do it and you make it your business, whether it's hair, I don't care what it is, baking, I don't care what it is, poetry, whatever it is, singing, whatever it is that you do, it's something that you do that'll make you a lot of money. That entrepreneur energy, that self-employment energy. Hold on, one more card. Let me see. Because it's somebody that's good at what they do. Real good. Fixing cars. Look at the devil for them. And the upright, your shadow self. Attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, temptation, seduction, destructive behavior, materialism, or dependency, or toxicity. I told you. That's them. Because we already got the FU card. They spiraling. They self-destruction. Like he said, tower moments. Somebody finna get a tower moment, and you gonna get a chance to see it. But you ain't gonna have nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Look, the 10, burden, extra responsibility, hard work, and completion. Somebody hard work finna pay off. All that hard work that you've been doing, because it ain't been easy. It ain't been easy for you at all. But you finna get double for your trouble, and your hard work finna pay off. You'll see. Look, here it go, the lovers again, the 2 of cups. Unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, and connection. Told you somebody finna meet that person or already met that person. And look at this 9 of swords for anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. They can't even sleep at night. Them folks that played in your face, they can't even sleep at night. I'm talking about they can't sleep at night at all. Look, and the 7 of Pentacles. Long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, sustainable results, and investment. I can't make it up. I told you double for your trouble. You done put in all this hard work. You finna get it back. The High Priestess again. For intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, divine feminine, trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, and high morals. It's something that you know how to do. And it's like you surgical with it. Can't nobody do it like you. And that particular thing separates you from the others. That's why you get the high priestess energy. Look, and I got the 3 of cups, celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, community, and happiness. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. This your time. This is your time. Most definitely your time. Oh, wow, I got 34,000. Thank y'all for all this love. Wow. Okay, y'all. Look, and the Empress for abundance. Come on, nurturing, fertility, feminine, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, and action. I told you got to put that action to it. You got to put that action to it. Look, and this is what they finna get. And the 8 of Cups. They got all them cups that they done stole, but all of them empty. Look, disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism, walking away, leaving behind. You done walked away and left behind. Now they real messed up. All them empty cups. Ain't nothing they could do. Ain't nothing they could do with it. They tried so hard to stop you. They stopped themselves. They stopped themselves. They're not connected with you anymore. That contract is void. They ain't got their hooks in you no more. They ain't got their hooks in you at all. They ain't got their hooks in you. They are you free from that shit. It's your Freedom Friday. You ain't connected to them no more. Whatever happened to them ain't got nothing to do with you. When y'all separated, you went up, they went down. And now they mad. They want to get back with you because when it was with you, it was easy. When it was with you, they were successful. Now they with this other person, even though they with the person for a financial gain. Every time you turn around, they have to spend the money. Because your divine team don't play. And they can have all the money that they think they want. But your divine team will make stuff happen every time they turn around. And they'll have to spend more money than they know what to do, especially with them legal issues. Because I got a feeling that the other person or the third party paying for all their legal stuff. All their child support. It's the type of person, if it's a woman or feminine, I pay all your child support off. Because they ain't never paid child support. or even vice versa. Or he'll say, "I pay your this off, or I pay your charges off, or I pay," if it's in the masculine. But yeah, I'm talking about your divine team causing that person to tear their money up, and they gonna look up and they gonna wonder where all their money looking funny, because your spiritual contract has been voided with them. Now they getting all that karma, both of them. Because I got a feeling one of them was y'all, like I said, friend. Somebody said family member. Because they crossed you real big. But you separated yourself from that, and then now both of them suffering. Because both of them was under your umbrella. They were under your spiritual umbrella because of their connection. Like I said, it could be your motives, your mindset, and the people you attach yourself to. They can mess up. They can either cause you good or bad. It's just like you put a whole bag of fruit in there, and if one bad fruit in there, it's going to spoil all the other ones. The oranges still be good, but it get mold on it. It get rot on it. You have to separate yourself from certain people. Everybody can't go up with you. They just can't. So my list is open. Anybody interested? If not, that's all I got. My divine team told me to shut my mouth and that we was through. And yeah, this your season. This it. This your season. Y'all, this y'all time. And I got the cards that kept saying manifesting quickly. Manifesting quickly. Pour down on it. Pour down on it. Thank you. I appreciate you, sunshine. No worries. Thank you guys. And y'all have a wonderful night. Make sure you like and follow, and I will follow you back. And make sure you go on if people would do me a favor, just go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sensei_Goldenwolf, just like it's on here. Just subscribe to it, and I will post. I always post my readings in their entirety over there on YouTube. I may post the first 30 minutes over here, but I always post the whole thing over there. So if you want to watch the whole thing, you can. But make sure y'all go in there and subscribe to me, so I can get more followers or more subscriptions on YouTube. Make sure y'all going over there and subscribing. And make sure y'all like and follow. Oh, you said it was a pleasure. Most definitely. Yeah, I enjoyed your energy. I enjoyed your energy. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I sure appreciate y'all. Y'all made my night. Yep. Thank you so much. I got 36,000. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And I will be on here tomorrow for Saturday. Let me see what Saturday's is. Saturday is Self-Care Saturday. So we're going to be talking about or seeing what Spirit wants us to know about. Self-care, self-love, same thing. It was on here too. A lot of self-care energy. Take care of yourself. Making sure. But y'all make sure y'all starting their business, and make sure y'all pulling down on their money, because y'all got some money coming to y'all. Money from out of nowhere. Unexpected money even. Raises on your job and new job and new money. So make sure y'all pulling down on that energy. And don't let it just go to waste. Let me shut up. Okay. I hear you, Most High Divine Team. Okay, I'm going to shut up, y'all. Y'all have a great night. I enjoyed you, and I'll be on tomorrow at 7 for Self-Care Saturdays. Peace and love, good people. Peace and love.